to call to order this regular council meeting in the town of Saugeen Shores. And the first order of business is a declaration of pecuniary interest, and I'll again remind council of their responsibility to do so. Nothing then. The next order is adoption of the regular council minutes of September the 8th, 2014. And I have a motion that's been moved by Councillor Brown and seconded by Councillor Seaman. The council adopt the minutes of the council meeting of September the 8th, 2014 as presented. Questions, comments? All in favor? That's carried. The next item on the agenda is Committee of the Whole minutes of September the 8th. And it's been moved by Councillor Shildroth, seconded by Vice Deputy Mayor Gownlock. The council note and file the Committee of the Whole minutes of September the 8th, 2014. Any questions or comments? All in favor? That's carried. The next item on the agenda is a report from the Committee of the Whole. It's an Environmental Services and Transportation report, and it's been moved by Councillor Seaman and seconded by Deputy Mayor Charbonneau. The Council of the Town of Saugeen Shores adopts the Environmental Services and Transportation report dated September the 8th, 2014, recommending that Council authorize staff to submit an expression of interest for the following. 1. Ontario Community Infrastructure Fund, Bruce Street Road Reconstruction. And 2. Small Communities Fund, Gobles Grove and Saugeen Beach Road Reconstruction. Questions or comments to that? Councillor Seaman.
Any idea, Mr. Mayor, when we might get word on these two projects?
I don't, for sure. No, I don't.
Okay, thank you.
Any further comments? All in favor? That's carried. Excuse me. The next item on the agenda is bylaws, and the first one is to authorize a lease agreement for the Shipley-Izzard Trail. And it's been moved by Councillor Seaman and seconded by Councillor Brown that bylaw 84-2014, being a bylaw to authorize the entering into of a landowner land use agreement with landowners for trail linkage, is hereby read a first, second, and third time, and finally passed and sealed this 22nd day of September 2014. Any questions or comments to the motion or bylaw? All in favor then? That's carried. The next bylaw is an easement agreement with Macbeth Lane residents, and it's been moved by Councillor Frost, seconded by Councillor Huber, that bylaw 85-2014, being a bylaw to authorize the entering into of an easement agreement with 4 landowners for services on the Macbeth Lane, is hereby read a first, second, and third time, and finally passed and sealed this 22nd day of September 2014. Any questions or comments to the motion or bylaw? All in favor then? That's carried. The next item is a rezoning for Eugene Barone at 291 McNabb Street. There is a planning report I believe was included, but I'll read the bylaw. It's been moved by Councillor Huber, seconded by Councillor Frost, that bylaw 86-2014, being a bylaw to amend zoning bylaw number 75-2006, being the comprehensive zoning bylaw for the town of Saugeen Shores by Eugene and Noel Barone for lands described as 291 McNabb Street, Saugeen Shores, is hereby read a first, second, and third time, and finally passed and sealed this 22nd day of September 2014. Vice Deputy Mayor.
Just a comment and a compliment to Mark. This came up as a kind of a messy thing because it got started ahead of the change. And Mark did a wonderful job of going out, helping the individuals, and preserving our ability to do what we need to do as a municipality. And I just wanted to compliment you on that part. Nothing happens at those meetings that has your name in it, others that report, but there certainly was a lot of part in what happened that's very successful, and it will be an asset. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Yes, thanks, Bart. All in favor then? That's carried. The next item is rezoning for Grey Bruce Health Services, and it's been moved by Councillor Seaman and seconded by Councillor Brown. That bylaw 87-2014, being a bylaw to amend zoning bylaw number 75-2006, being the comprehensive zoning bylaw for the town of Saugeen Shores by Grey Bruce Health Services for lands described as 340 High Street, 21 Grey Street North, and part lot 21 North High, Saugeen Shores, is hereby read a first, second, and third time, and finally passed and sealed this 22nd day of September 2014. Questions, comments? Councillor Seaman.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I would ask Council to please look at the legal description. It clearly states town plan part of Little Lake Reserve. Nowhere does it say Fairy Lake Reserve. I trust the incoming council can maybe accomplish something I haven't been able to do while I've been sitting here. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Thanks for that reminder. Any further comments? All in favor? That's carried. The next item is, again, a bylaw to appoint a compliance audit committee, and it's been moved by Councillor Shildroth and seconded by Vice Deputy Mayor Gonlock, the bylaw 88-2014. Being a bylaw to establish and appoint members to the Saugeen Shores Compliance Audit Committee, is hereby read a first, second, and third time, and finally passed and sealed this 22nd day of September 2014. Questions or comment? Councillor Hubert.
I knew it was just a matter of time before we saw Laurie Swigger's name on something associated with the town, so that's good to see that we haven't let her go yet. Thank you.
Okay. Any further comments? All in favor? That's carried. The next item on the agenda is the confirmatory bylaw, and it's been moved by Deputy Mayor Charbonneau, seconded by Councillor Seaman, the bylaw 89-2014. Being a bylaw to confirm the proceedings of the Council of the Town of Saugeen Shores, is hereby read a first, second, and third time, and finally passed and sealed this 22nd day of September 2014. All in favor? That's carried.
I hereby confirm that bylaws 84-2014 through to and including bylaw 89-2014 have been read a third time and passed this 22nd day of September 2014.
It's been moved by Councillor Frost and seconded by Councillor Huber that this regular council meeting of September the 22nd, 2014 hereby adjourned at 8:46 p.m. In favor?